Hi guys, this is my semester project. My name is Taryn, and let's start off with the cover letter for Cutting Edge. I did the letter for our attorney, Belinda Murphy, our boss, and I sent a letter via email and overnight mail to Cutting Edge Computer Repair Company, and included were the documents of incorporation. And it says, after our meeting, we have prepared the initial documents to incorporate your business, Cutting Edge Computer Repair Incorporated. We have included the corporate charter, bylaws, and a certificate of authority to do business in Arkansas. There is a fee associated with the filing of the articles of corporation and a fee for the application to do business in Arkansas. We need to process your application, and you will need to include a check payable to Abrams and Benson PLLC in the amount of $370 to process immediately both applications. Our firm wants to ensure that we have taken the necessary steps to legitimize this business. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact our office. And I put the attorney signs, and then I put my initials. So that's the cover letter. And also our boss has to check it to correct any errors that I made. And so the first filing I want to go to is Tennessee, since that's our home business to do. That's our home business. So let's start with Tennessee. I went to the Secretary of State website and pulled up the Charter for Profit Corporation, and you see there, filing fee $100. And so since it's online, you just fill in the blanks. And here, once you scroll down, you'll have the application. So I filled it out. The name of the corporation, which is Cutting Edge Computer Company Incorporated, and it also asks you for the name and complete address of the initial registered agent in office located in the state of Tennessee. And the registered agent is Bradley Stephen Harris at 1753 Oakland Drive, Pine City, Tennessee 33221 in Shelby, perpetual. And it asks for the number of shares, and I put 10,000. It also asks for the complete address principal of its executive office, which is located on 123 Main Street in Memphis, Tennessee 38103, Shelby County. And here is also a part of the corporate charter where it asks for the names of the incorporators and their addresses. It also asks for any provisions and any kind of comments, and I put 10,000, no par value, common stock, no preemptive rights, cumulative voting, not allowed. And so the incorporator signed it, Bradley Stephen Harris. So that's one of the electronic applications. The other is to do business in a foreign state. So I went to find the application for Arkansas, Secretary of State. And the Arkansas Secretary of State application looks like this: application for certificate of authority. And it gives you the name of the corporation, which is Cutting Edge Computer Repair. It asks you for the date incorporated, the duration, the same stuff that the other application asks. It asks the same thing. They want to know the general office, 6789 Broadway, the office in Arkansas. They want to know the registered agent, which is still Bradley Stephen Harris. Ask for his address to serve, service or process, the address of the general office, It's on 123 Main Street. They ask for the shares, no par value. And they just want to know the information so they'll be able to get in touch with us. Ask for the email address, phone number of Bradley, who is the contact person. So it asks for the same stuff on the Arkansas Secretary of State. Wasn't hard at all. Filled out both applications, and since this one actually costs more. So this one actually is the $270 one. The Tennessee one was $100, so that's why in my letter I put $370 for the applications. And now we'll go to the bylaws. So Cutting Edge Computer Repair Incorporated in the state of Tennessee. Article 1 talks about corporate authority. So it talks about doing business in the state of Tennessee by filing the articles of incorporation on today. It talks about section 4852-106. It states that the incorporators or board of directors of a corporation shall adopt bylaws for the corporation. Article 2 talks about offices, where the registered agent is located, who the registered agent is, and also that the corporation is allowed to do business out of state, as long as it has a certificate to do that. Next, it talks in Article 3 of meetings of the shareholders, regular meetings, annual meetings, things like that. How they're held, communicated ahead of time, every 3 months on the 15th day, unless the board decides to change the day due to unforeseen circumstances. Annual meetings each year. Annual meeting of the shareholders, which will be determined and communicated by the board of directors. Talks about the shares, and authorized shares are 10,000. Consideration of the shares at a certain price, which is $10. It talks here on Article 5, members and voting rights. Section 1, board of directors initial and third will be elected on the first day of voting. Section 2, notes of caution. All decisions will be made by vote. We'll meet again to talk about that. All of us again. So I put notes of caution so we can go back and elaborate on that. And Article 6, dissolving. Also notes of caution, because so we talked about the corporation being dissolved if one of the board directors dies, but we also want to talk a little bit more about if someone just decides to that they want to leave the corporation. We need to elaborate more on that. So notes of caution is also on that. To get all my information and research, and I went to Westlaw, which I'm getting more comfortable with, and I just started looking at information like annual meetings. Section 4857-101 talks about annual meetings in Tennessee, and different I looked up different shares and voting rights and things like that in Westlaw. So that is my project, and I hope you guys have had a great semester. My computer is acting up. It always acts up when I get ready to record. It never fails. But also looking in Westlaw at voting rights, meetings, members, board members, and things like that. And I saved them in a folder. Semester project. And it just gave me some more information on different things that if you incorporate a business here in Tennessee, what all you need to have. Thank you. You guys have a good night.